My name is Jim Meyer. I'm Director of Honor and Remember Nebraska Chapter. We're all volunteer nonprofit organization tied to the national organization Honor and Remember, which is headquartered in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Honor and Remember exists solely to remember fallen heroes and provide comfort and support to their families. Honor and Remember core element is presenting the families Honor and Remember flags. Those flags are stitched, personalized with the fallen hero's rank, name, date of death, country of death. There's also an honor and sacrifice flag, also personalized. That's for first responders. We are at Prairie Queen Park in Papillion, Nebraska, and we're planting 200 Nebraska Memorial Forest trees, which is part of a 7,500 trees project that will be finished statewide in years to come.
This will be an official grove of trees as part of the statewide memorial forest. And the idea is every single tree will be dedicated to some Nebraskan that was fallen.
Eligibility includes died in a line of duty or as a result thereof, for example, Agent Orange death or losing one's battle with PTSD. So the idea is to plant trees in groves of 50 or more so that we'll have essentially a mini forest. Therefore it becomes a place of solitude, a sanctuary, a place to reflect, most likely a bench or two. In some cases there may be a path or two. This location will have signage finished by next spring when we dedicate actually the naming of each tree and attached a name to that tree. In almost every county will have a Nebraska Memorial Forest grove of trees. The only ones that won't will be some that have to be merged because the idea is 50 trees or more, and some of those counties are so low populated, and the number of fallen heroes numbers are such that we'll combine a few places. We ended up in Papillion because I reached out to the city, to Mayor Black, to Head of Parks and Recreation Tony Gowan. Let them know about this project and would they be interested in being part of it and having trees planted within City Park.
And then the big deal when we were trying to figure locations, Prairie Queen Recreation Area is a partnership because of the NRD. It's a newer park, and I was thinking of Walnut Creek. You walk through Walnut Creek and it looks like an old, mature area. But if you go back 15 years, it was a pretty stark place like this. And you realize the difference that something like Walnut Creek makes in a community, especially as we grow. So we get the urban forestry, we get the grove of trees, we get to keep the natural environment. And when we learned of this opportunity, we said it's got to come to Prairie Queen. If we get the trees planted here, fast forward 10 years and think of what this place is going to look like. I think at the time, the largest grove of trees that had been planted under the program was maybe 25 to 50. Realizing how much land we have, we signed up for 200 trees.
Papillion, is just a shining example of a community not forgetting. It's the military community being close to Offutt Air Force Base, but it's more than that. I can just see the memorial, what is done by Halleck Park and the Gold Star Memorial there, and the Purple Heart Trail that's going to be coming down the road. I know and have broken bread with so many of the families of the fallen. It matters. It matters that their fallen family member who left their lives in most cases way too early. That they are not only remembered, but remembered physically in ways like this. And here, in the case of a tree, it is a living memorial. Our fallen heroes, when they wore the uniform, they were sentinels protecting our democracy, protecting our land, protecting us. Well, in a sense, these trees are also sentinels protecting the land, because trees do that. They protect the land. I mean, they provide habitat, they provide health, they provide sanctuaries for
right up here.
wildlife. I mean, they protect from erosion. They eat carbon, you know. And so for me, health comes in terms of, your body and your mind, but also, having a healthy heart and spirit and soul is a matter. I think this is a soulful undertaking. Maybe I won't do it all today, but I'm going to be touching at least half of these trees. Because for me, that means I'm getting closer to touching that fallen hero spirit.